Hello and welcome to our international project management video regarding tools. Today we're going to be analyzing several tools that project managers should take into account. The International Project Management Consultancy Tool crew is composed by Tomás Escorcia Vázquez, Juan Simón Gómez Guzmán, Anton Hoffman Larsen, Carlos Esteban Duque Bolívar, and last but not least, of course, Diego Andreas Vers Salazar. The objectives or the agenda for this video is to present the problem and its solution. Also, then we're going to see the tools, which are the Gantt charts and Gartner, Asana, Trello. And after we have seen this, then we're going to do an assessment of the tools and our final recommendation as a team in charge of the consultancy for project management to choose the most appropriate tool.
Right now, we're dealing with a problem. And the problem is that the teams we have is not working efficiently. And the reason they're doing that is basically because there's a lack of transparency and accountability in the work streams we're doing within teams. And at the same time, we're running inefficient processes considering communication and considering the flexibility of the work done within that project. So basically what we want to achieve is we want to align processes and planning. We want to be able to delegate responsibility to ensure execution and controlling. And we want to increase the collaboration throughout the project. And we've realized that how we can do that is to find a tool our teams can use so we can optimize and we can actually facilitate better communication, better transparency, that in the end will lead to better project deliverables because we are able to enhance collaborations and potentially meet our deadlines much better. And the way we want to evaluate tools is that we've done an initial research and come up with 3 potential tools that varies in their complexities. But the way we want to move forward now is we want to take each tool and kind of assess them through these 4 criteria, which is 1, price, 2, the level of collaboration that's available, what's the flexibility, 3, what is the efficiency, so that's also what features are included in these tools, and 4thly, of course, we need to keep it simple, so the ease of use, so we can implement these tools as fast as possible.
Gantt charts are an extremely useful tool for creating a project network. Gantt charts establish a time-phased network which links project activities to a project baseline. They can be used as a project tracking tool to assess the difference between planned and actual performance. Having said that, lags are key for Gantt charts. The term lag refers to the logical relationship between the start and finish of one activity and the start and finish of another activity. They commonly occur on the 4 logical relationships such as finish to start, finish to finish, start to start, and start to finish. Some benefits of Gantt charts are that they are relatively simple to read and understand. The Gantt is laid out along a horizontal timeline and for viewers quickly to understand which activities should be completed, are in progress, or even scheduled for the future. Furthermore, it is possible to identify predecessor and successor activities. In addition to that, they identify the project network coupled with its schedule baseline. Having said that, it is linked to real-time information. Another positive point is they allow for updating and project control. In addition to that, they are very useful for identifying resources when they are needed and where they are assigned for each task. That means that resource planning becomes a little bit easier due to the fact that the whole project can be laid out and resources can be scheduled before needed. In addition to that, they are relatively compared easy to use and to understand compared to other tools. However, Gantt charts do also have some limitations. At the same time, Gantt charts can become very complex by the time. This complexity increases by the number of tasks and resources to complete. They needed.
Thank you very much, Diego, for your explanation on Gantt charts. They are very, very useful. Thus, that is why we have selected Gantt.com, which is an online tool that will allow us to do all the Gantt charts that Diego was explaining before.
Asana is a great project management tool used by amazing companies including KLM Group, Air France, G2 Marketing, and Borussia Dortmund soccer team, and much more in diverse industries. Even though it can improve greatly the efficiency of a team, it is an affordable project management tool at a starting price of $10.99. It can bring great value to a company. The following plan for larger businesses is $24.99. Or if you have an enterprise, you should speak to a company associate to get a quote for these services. It does have an internal chat for the team to communicate within the tool, and each task can have a conversation where team can comment and advancements, but we're expecting more since there is no major functionality that allows the other members of the team to strongly interact, which is a major flaw of this project management tool. Even though it is incredibly useful for project management, it lacks the collaboration that others might have, but it is still interesting that it aids in the administration of agile scrum methodologies which aim at using collaboration and brainstorming to create solutions and ideas. This project management tool does assist greatly with improving the efficiency of your team and time as project management. It will not only increase the traceability and deliverability of your team to better follow a team's performance, including functions like setting of deadlines, division of project tasks, assignment of a specific team member to a task, and the supervision of ongoing evolution of key initiatives within your team. There's a lot of functionalities that can be used by the general manager to help lead and manage his team. Rules to apply to processes which will ensure the completion of each step and give a manager peace of mind that none will be overlooked. The tool does seem easy to use. You can create a project, name it, and then enter a window which will allow you to create a list of tasks under different columns, then allowing you to enter in each task to set a deadline and who will be responsible for it, and add even a comment or instruction to provide additional support. Even though we already expect a project management tool to have access and almost full usage through apps, it is good to know Asana does count with apps to use in your phone and tablets. It is a tool that will be fairly easy to use. Asana is a great option, and even though it lacks a more collaborative framework and innovation in terms of collaborative strategies, it is still one of our top solutions due to its completeness and other aspects such as efficiency, organization, and in general, its project management assistance.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about Trello. Trello, according to their website, is the fun, flexible, and free way to organize plans, projects, and more. Basically, Trello is a project management tool that helps you to work more efficiently and collaborative. Trello gives you an easy way to elaborate flowcharts where you can establish a goal, a list of tasks that you should do in order to accomplish the goal, and of course, follow the progress of that task, establishing deadlines. Obviously, you can share and distribute tasks between your team members and keep an open communication between all. This is very important to keep the communication fluent and going. Trello gives you immediate notification when something happens, so you can keep appropriate track of the progress of the project. Talking about price, it is very good because it is free, and of course you can upgrade your subscription by paying per user. But for simple projects, you can get it for free, and it gives you the right amount of tools to develop a simple project. According to our 4 criteria for selecting our project management tool, we have to say that Trello, talking about price, is very good. As I told you, it's for free. About the level of collaboration also is very good because you can create all the teams you need according to the projects or goals if you want to be more clear, and have a very good communication between all members. About efficiently, for projects that doesn't have much complexity, works very good, but for complex project it could be limited. And according to the ease of use, is very easy to use, very friendly, and I will recommend it for simple projects. So that's Trello.
Thank you to my colleagues that have explained the tools so far that we have seen in this video. So, this is where things get really, really interesting, because if you really get to think about it, there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to choosing a tool to help your project and the project manager and its team members. What the managers do have to take into account is that there are several tools and that they have to choose the proper or the one that is the most adjusted to their project, because then they will be able to potentialize all of the aspects that they want to control in the project. So as we have seen in the video, we can say that Gantt is very simple to implement, and is very, very simple because it is just a chart that can be done in a simple whiteboard. So it is very easy to implement, and it meets the criteria that we have seen so far. When it comes to Trello, is very flexible and it is very collaborative. And once again, if a manager gets to choose this tool, then they will have made a very good decision. However, the recommendation that we have for all of you is to use Asana, because it is the one that meets the most of our criteria. So it is the one that, even though it is charged because you have to pay for it, and there's actually several price structures when it comes to Asana, it is still very affordable, and it is also quite collaborative when it comes to teamwork. But the key feature that we decided to choose was the efficiency, because with Asana we see that we can potentialize all of our team members and we can cut on dead administrative time. So that's a recommendation. A recommendation, if you're a project manager that is just starting and wants to find a really good tool, we suggest you to go with Asana. Thank you very much. Finally, you can see here a couple of our references where we have gathered all the information regarding all the tools that we have shown you in the video. It is now that we say goodbye, and we thank you for sticking with us through the whole video. Bye.